I hope everyone can join this morning. I am here in Maryland with my son at the Surge Center. Okay, surgery center. It's not a it doesn't look like a hospital, but it's a surgical center. It's more, I'm gonna say intimate. I would call it intimate because it's like a one-on-one. You don't have a lot of people in here, so it's when you go inside. I didn't want to record inside because there's other people sitting in there. So my son is 40 years old, and he's getting ready to have his tonsils removed at 40 years old. He was on a CPAP machine he's been on there for, I think, a couple of years. And they put him on there because his breathing was bad, waking up at night and all of that kind of stuff, not breathing. And so they figured it out that it wasn't the CPAP machine that he needed. He needed his tonsils removed. He's never had any problems growing up. Never had any up any issues with his tonsils. No, he didn't have any issues growing up. So like I said, he's 40 years old, getting ready to have his tonsils removed. They said it's going to be a hard, rough recovery. One thing because of his age. So yeah, so definitely keep him lifted up in prayer. And you know, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I did take off work today so I could come with them because, of course, after surgery, they don't want you to drive. So I think we've been here since we left the house like at 6 in the morning. So we've been here a minute. They said it should be done around 9:30. So prayerfully, everything goes okay. He can have like popsicles and soups and stuff like that. So I'll be there at his house with him most of the time, helping him get through this. This is actually his first surgery that he's ever had in his whole entire life. I don't think he's ever really been in a hospital much. Years and years ago, when he was a young child, he was hit by the swing or something, and it knocked his tooth out. The doctor put the tooth right back in, but he suffered a lot of headaches after that. That's the only thing that I can think of. He suffered a lot of headaches. So in the end, the doctor just told him that he needs to. But this is even years after that. That the doctor put the tooth back in. We moved, and they couldn't understand why he was suffering with those headaches so much. So they asked him, I don't know, I can't remember what they asked him, but come to find out, that tooth was pushing up against a nerve. By that tooth pushing up against a nerve, it just caused him to have a lot of headaches. So again, like I said, keep him lifted up in prayer. Keep the family lifted up in prayer, because we don't know what this is going to be like. So yeah, so we just waiting around. Well, I'm just waiting around. I thought it was going to be warm outside. That's why I came outside to videotape. But yeah, definitely keep him. He thought he was just going to be here a short time. But I don't know if he thought he was going to be here a short time or what. Yeah, so like I said, 40 years old, getting his tooth removed. Yeah. Yep, 40 years old, getting his tonsils removed. So we're at the surgical center. Like I said, it's like a hospital, but more intimate, more personal, more secluded. You don't have a lot of people coming in and out. And we're parked like right in the garage, which is right next to the surgical center. So don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. So yeah, it's busy out here in this area, but this place is pretty big. Hey, Erica. I'm up here with Uncle Junior. Yeah, we up here in. Let me see. So, like I said, anybody know anybody that had um I can't think of the word. My sister told me what it's called. Tonsil something. We speaking in tongues. But yeah. Whew. So like I said, keep him lifted up in prayer. Keep us lifted up in prayer. The ones that gotta help take care of him. But he might do, you know, he might do better than what we thought he would be doing. So like I said, to God be the glory. Keep him lifted up in prayer. Keep us lifted up in prayer that the recovery goes well. Somebody, anybody know anybody as an adult had their tonsils removed? I really don't know of anybody. I really don't know of anybody that ever even had their tonsils removed. To tell you the truth, you know, my daughter thought she had strep throat the other day, but she said she was able to swallow. So that's about the extent of I knowing somebody getting sick from their tonsils. When you get strep throat, your tonsils swell up. Well, I think his was permanently swollen. That's why he couldn't lay down or sleep well at nighttime. So hopefully this will help. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to help. I'm sure it's going to help. So I am getting ready to go back inside because it is cold outside. All right, Erica, whoever else is on here, chat with you later. Because it is cold